But let's see if I have any questions here. I will, because I this thing that I was watching is hysterical. This like Facebook Live map. It's bizarre. I mean, when you see people and what they're doing, and it's crazy. It really is absolutely insane that these people are taking the time out to literally just like do nothing, or to like talk on one phone while they're eating a chip, and then live streaming that onto Facebook. Like, what is that? And then I was watching an actual boxing match that was being broadcast live on Facebook Live, and it's pretty interesting. This is starting to explode, and I really think that a lot of my peers in the drumming community, as well as in just the music community in general, should really start to utilize this. I mean, it's really is great, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. Let's see. Do I have here anything? Okay, Chef Mark. Hey, Mark. How are you? How are you? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good, boss. You know, hope you are doing good. I've been staying busy throughout the summer, and yeah, it's been pretty crazy. It definitely has, and I hope it's been going great for you and staying on the busy side and stuff. Staying healthy, wealthy, and wise. Absolutely. Dave. Hey, how are you, Dave? Karen, good evening. Good evening, handsome. Well, thank you, Karen. Compliments will get you everywhere. Nothing more than a man likes is a compliment. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Vincent, monitoring at home with my phone. Glad not to be on the road. Yeah, I'm glad you're not, I don't know how the weather is where you are, but man, it got bad up here. It really got nasty. Uh, People just don't know how to drive in the rain. I mean, or bad weather. I mean, I wouldn't want to be out in bad weather anyway. I mean, that's just me. Especially around here, there's so many trees. With something falling across the road, even though it's a long shot of a tree falling on anybody or a car, but still, I don't want to take the chance. Shit, I walk down my basement stairs. I hold on to the railing. My biggest fear these days is breaking a hip. That's about the biggest fear I have. Let me see. I got anything else? I wish I could see more of these comments, but yeah, Facebook is definitely getting a little squirrely here. It is. It is certainly getting a little bit like that. But I saw some other comments that came by, but they went by pretty quick. And Did I bring my water in? Yeah, I brought my water in. I just did bring my phone. Is it here? No, it's not back there. Okay. Any other comments or anything? Karen Dupree, what are you working on now? Any new albums? Karen asks. No, I'm not working on any new records. I am really working on my online drum school. That's like the main thing I'm working on right now. That's been going pretty well, and I want to keep on expanding that. It's it's fun. It's a lot of fun, dealing with that. As well as I'm writing also my second book. I'm in the process of doing that and outlining my third book. That's also a lot of fun, keeping me busy on that end. And I've been getting into like the local marketing kind of area up around here where I am, utilizing one of my other business models that I have, which is it's getting it off the ground right now. It's a lot of fun. It's interesting. It is different than anybody else has really been used to seeing up in this area. Sometimes it's hard to get the technology that I use across to other people because I'm not really, I understand sales, but I understand marketing and I understand advertising more. So I'm just, in order to explain to somebody the value of what I have to offer, I can't really take the chance on talking over somebody's head when I start to use certain terminology. It's like another language. So yeah, it's not like being a it's not like being a musician, that's for sure. But it is challenging, but it's also it's fun. It's rewarding as well. But yeah, my drum school is my big focus right now, and working on that. So that's what I'd be up to, Karen. Shane, good evening, John. My wife Ann and I want to check in and say hi. Have a great 4th of July weekend. You too, Shane. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for stopping in to say hello here. Have a great 4th of July yourself, please, and a safe weekend. James Terry, anyone have a life preserver drowning in product pellets and boxes? Happy July 4th. Oh, no. No bad weather. And it's got to be rough. Has to be pretty rough right now. I have to watch out. My microphone is right here, so I don't want to just like be talking too loud into that. Let me see. We got anything else? Any other questions here? Because I want to show you guys this, how crazy this thing is with the Facebook live mapping, which is what I put up in the top of the post up there. Facebook live mapping. What the Frank? It's it's wild. It really is. Yeah, definitely. You know, if you like, feel free to share this this live stream and stuff. It may be a bit jumpy right now. That might be the case, but the recordings and the replays of them are going to be smooth. So without any problem at all, they'll be okay. So if you want to share them, please feel free. I like to have people come by and say hello and stuff. Let's see. We got anything else? Any other questions here? What do we got? Let me take a look. Can't really, excuse me, the questions and stuff and comments are very, like I said, Facebook doesn't have them down to a science of where it's like it's not going to be running in real time. So without it being in real time, and plus there being a delay as to how long this thing actually goes by the time it comes from where I am here, uploading it onto the interwebs, and then getting over to Facebook, and then having you guys see it, the whole thing goes, it just gets the stretches, time stretches and stretches and stretches, it seems. So we're not able to really monitor comments in real time. So I'll take a look at the video as it's happening, and I'll end the video, I'll end it, and I'll say good night. And I can still see, I'll look over here on this computer, and I'll be able to see myself like 5 minutes earlier or 10 minutes earlier sometimes. And I just have to I have to remember to keep streaming it, because if I stop streaming it at that point, for some reason, it won't, it just cuts it off immediately as soon as the stream stops. So it's a weird, it's not an exact thing at all, but it's such a powerful platform. I'm going to show you. I'll show you guys what's going on around the world with this, because I'm not going to keep everybody really late tonight or anything else. I don't want to do that. It's Friday night, and if you have somewhere to go, even though I know it's midnight where I am here at 20 after 12, it might be earlier where some of you guys are. And maybe you might want to go outside and see what's going on. Or if it's nice outside and the weather's nice, just step outside and do that. I'll be taking care of that as soon as I'm done with this particular broadcast and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Let's take a look and see. Finally watched the footage from Vakken. How did you guys perform in that weather and not get electrocuted? Okay, well, it was harrowing to say the least. When we did the sound check the night before, we had no idea. We really didn't have any idea if any of the stuff was going to work or not, because we literally got up on stage and were able to do a line check. In other words, make sure that all the monitors and in-ears were working and everything was working fine. We couldn't test any of the laser. We couldn't test any of the pyro. We couldn't test any of the screens because it was torrential rain. It was raining sideways. It was coming down so hard. We literally got 20 minutes on stage before making music history the next night and not knowing if it was going to happen or not. It really was pretty, like, you rolled the dice. It paid off. I mean, we couldn't have played it any better. Everything worked. The production worked. Everything was fantastic. The band was really tight. The two bands were, right on with each other. So Yeah, it was great. Electrocution, nah, not really. You know, it looked like it was pouring like right onto the stage, and at times it did come in a little bit, but you know, for the most part, yeah, there wasn't any real worry about being electrocuted. But it was great. It was so much fun. It was really cool. It was a once in a lifetime event for us to be able to do it that way, you know, with that large a production. Yeah, it was pretty cool, you know. And the fact that, you know, we did it underneath a full blue moon, and at the end of the show, you know, the moon was right between the two stages as all hell was breaking loose and the kitchen sink was going off with everything with the fireworks and everything else. The black clouds opened up and there was La Moon, La Luna was peeking through. Big old blue moon, full blue moon, and that was really cool. It was breathtaking, and it was fantastic. So yeah, no worries. No worries about getting electrocuted. What happened here? My screen just got something in front of it. Okay, John, let me see. Okay, got that one there. Vincent, 2 weeks ago, a tanker truck rolled in front of me. Whoa, scared the hell out of me. And I've been driving for 15 years. Wow. Yeah, that's bad. I've had some tractor trailers, you know, kind of, you know, cut me off once. Yeah, one time I was on the George Washington Bridge, lower level, and I didn't even realize it. You know, I was in the right-hand lane. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock, and I think I was coming back from a gig, and I was in the right-hand lane, and the tractor trailer was going to try to pass me, and then he just like slowed down a little bit, and I was right in between like the front axle and the rear axles, and I'm driving in the right-hand lane, and the bridge, the lower level, all of a sudden goes from 2 lanes to 1 lane as it cuts to the outer lane of the bridge if you're like getting onto the West Side Highway or something like that. Yeah, let me tell you, I saw the cab go across, like, cut like right in and take it that way, and I literally just like jammed on my brakes, you know, pushed down the emergency brake and held on to the wheel, and the whole driver's side of my car was like rubbed by the back axles, like that. Pulled my mirror off, pulled my door handle off, and then the whole car just like stalled out. Right there. Nobody else around me, nothing. Not a cop, not another car. I could have been crushed to death, and the guy probably wouldn't have ever even known or stopped. I managed to get the car started again, trying to find him. What was I going to do? You know. So, yeah. I remember I got home, my father was awake, and I told him what happened, and he said to me, yeah, you know, you should be more careful. You gotta love parents. Let's see. Any other, let's see, messages here. Let's take a look. I'm not going to try to reload the page because I'm afraid that it's going to just not show me any questions whatsoever. Okay. Okay, have a great night and super 4th. Yes, you too. Have a fantastic night and a great 4th of July weekend, and all the best, and be safe. And excuse me, be safe out there. I need some water. Let's see. Anything else? Stephanie, it's not freezing as much tonight as it has earlier in the week. Maybe it's because I'm at home instead of at work. Maybe. It could be. You know, I know that Facebook is having some, you know, I'm going to show. Let me just show you what's going on around the world with Facebook. Let me just take a drink of water first. Yeah, I like that. Let me see if I can load this up here. Hang on 1 second. Okay, I got that up in place. I just have to MacGyver this screen over to here. And
give $10,000.
Hey,
I want you just inshallah to push yourself a little bit more right now.
Stop.
And make them 15. If you had in your mind to give 10,000,
I have no
make
idea
them
what that
15.
guy's saying.
So who's going to be the first person inshallah ta'ala would raise their hand for $15,000? Can we see inshallah their hands? MashaAllah, takbir.
Allahu Akbar. It's on Facebook Live right now.
Khair,
There we go. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm going to bring the screen over. So you got to check this out. This is hysterical. I was watching this for like an hour before. This is Facebook.com/live map. This is all of the live broadcasts that are happening right now around the world. I mean, everywhere. Over here in this corner, you can see that this is a screen right up here. If you see my cursor, like right up in here, that whole thing is like happening right there. It's like a featured one. I don't know why it's featured. I have no idea. Omar, somebody or other. And all of these in a corner down here, they're all different people. And if I click on here, like at Harrisburg, PA, check this out. There's somebody, hopefully not picking their nose, streaming to 18 people.
2 to 3 letters a week.
Tyrina, somebody or other, Brown. No idea. We can go to Springfield, Massachusetts. Who's here? Robert LeBoy Jr. And he's got some sort of a church going on with 40 people looking. Oh, look out. No. Let's find somebody else. Let's go to New Jersey. Oh, it just says New Jersey. Philadelphia. We'll have Tim somebody or other. A nice picture of his nice gold watch as he just kind of hangs out. No idea. Pittsburgh. Let's try Pittsburgh. Who's this? I have no idea. Oh, that's Nene. That's her. She's not doing too much of anything right now. And if you just take this, like scroll this way, literally you can just take this entire map of the planet and see what's going on. Not much happening out here. Where are we now? We are in Lincoln, probably Lincoln, Nebraska. Who's in Lincoln, Nebraska? Tracy London. What is Tracy doing? Come on. She's been on for about 30 minutes now with 5 people. She's just watching.
And then, oh no, and I also have a new radio that I need.
And she has a little radio, she said. Okay. No idea. Missouri. Okay. Cheyenne. Fort Collins. What's in Fort Collins? Let's take a look. Fabian Grande. What's going on, Fabian? Tell it. Looks like Fabian's 12 years old. Okay. No idea what Fabian could possibly be doing here. And what else do we got? Salt Lake City. Nothing really happening in Salt Lake City. 1 or 2 people in Salt Lake City. Right? Do you believe that? 1 or 2 people there. Melanie. I can't make the last name out. Again, somebody looks like they're 12 years old. Okay. How about Javier Rios? Come on. What are you doing, bub? Let's see it. Come on. He's watching fireworks. Live. Okay. This is the kind of thing that is going on right now in the world everywhere. People are broadcasting. Oh, Platinum 84 Gentlemen's Club. Look out. It's the local ballet. 53 people watching. What are they going to do? I hope it's not going to be illegal, whatever it is. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. I don't think I want to see that. And yeah, this is what's going on. This is how, wild it is. And that's midnight right now where I am, so there's not a lot of people in Davenport, Iowa, I think. Anybody else? That's someone with an eye chart for a first name. I have no idea who that is. Can't even begin to make that out. But this is what's going on around everywhere, around the country. California, we are in Arizona, San Diego, Santa Barbara, the Santas. Let's take a look over here. What's this person doing? Nothing. They're not broadcasting. Someone's broadcasting here, though. Another one with an eye chart for a first name. Not a clue. Okay. And Denver proper. Caitlin Waltz. Caitlin is just live streaming her telephone cord. Wonderful.
I'm outie later, dude. Bye.
Bye. Wow. Okay, so you're telling me it started out great? That's what's going on with Facebook around the world. So you said it started out great, and then started buffering again. Right? That's what was happening. We do this. Let's see. Al said it. Oh, John Terry. Al said it was crazy. I guess this is about Vakken. Al said it was crazy. Looked like it looked and sounded great. As always, you guys did a hell of a show. And when I read Vakken cost the band money to perform, yeah, it certainly wasn't. It did cost some money. The ultimate pay to play. Only because of the amount of production that it cost. Let me see. Karen, time to hit the pillows. Have a great weekend, John. We love you here in Central Florida. Good night, Mr. Hanson. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you came by to say hello. And have a fantastic weekend. And enjoy and be safe, okay? Watch out for any kind of thunderstorms and things rolling by. I'm grabbing the wrong mouse as I'm looking around here. Vincent started out great, then went back to buffering. Yeah, I think that's Facebook. It's what we really got going. Vincent, this is frustrating. Now I can imagine. But, you know, like I said, this will also be recorded. You know, it's being recorded now, and it will be recorded, and the real good recording of it will be up, you know, in its place and stuff. Even though I know it's really cool to be able to interact and everything, but I know it's frustrating. You know, it really is. Okay. Is anybody else having any kind of buffering problems going on? Let's see. Any other buffering things happening? I can't really tell. What is going on with everyone for the weekend? What are you guys up to? You know, is everyone staying local? Are you going to go out and do some traveling? Are you going to go visit family and friends? You know, what is the plan? What is the ultimate plan of what you're looking to do? I mean, I know pretty much what I'm doing here. I'm just continuing to work through the weekend. That's what I'll be doing, besides practicing and just taking care of some general stuff here around the house and other bidnit and taking care of some bits. And that's really my weekend. I probably watch the 4th of July fireworks right over here, right by the lake. I'll do that. Go down there, grab myself a hot dog or something like that. We'll see. We'll check it out. And let's see. Well, yeah. So what's going on? Tell me. Let me see any of the comments here what your plans are, and hopefully you'll get this question by in a relatively short period of time. Let's check and see. Let me see anything else here. Let's see. And okay, for more. I wonder. Okay, can't really. Yeah, I have to try it and see just what is happening with this. Why that is so buffering, why it's going so crazy at times for people. Even though I don't see it doing that, you guys are saying that it is, so it must be. You know, I think there's like I said, Facebook is having a real, a problem with dealing with, so many people coming on board when trying to do these different live streaming things. And then it depends on the devices that people are looking at it on and their Wi-Fi connection themselves. So, I saw some pretty high-end people still having a problem with Facebook and still dealing with this, this interruption of service. Now it stinks. It definitely does. I would love to, not have it happen that way, but unfortunately, that's how it goes. And it's just very. I know it's frustrating. Okay. A bit this. Any other? Okay, we got some other shares. Cool. Very cool. All right. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Any other questions or anything going on? Like I said, I don't want to keep people here and have them be dealing with, you know, any, you know, I just don't want people to be, you know, staying up too late and stuff, and not being able to, you know, to just do this here. Let's make sure we're all good with this. Just pulling some things in place. Just making sure I'm all good with everything else that's got to happen here. Alright. Okay, that should be good. Should be good. Okay. I'm just making sure. I've got to arrange all this different stuff here, these different buttons, and it's... And there is a simpler way to do it. I wish I could just figure out exactly how to make this happen, but I need an entire day to work through all this software and figure it out. But, you know, that's for another day. Let's see. Kay, good night. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Kay. Good night. And have sweet dreams. Sweet, sweet dreams. Let's see. Else. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, very good. Yep, good night. Good night. Have fun. Stay safe for the weekend. Enjoy. Alright, cool. Alright. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is I think we'll probably say goodnight right about now. I don't want anybody to be, you know, up too late. And I know it can be frustrating with this thing buffering, going back and forth. But, you know, please check the replay. And let me know what you think about that. And I'm going to try to find out what exactly is going on here with Facebook. I mean, so far, like I said, my streaming and what I'm doing here, it looks really, really good. And I just want to make sure that the experience is good for you guys as well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll be checking it out. I just want to say, you know, have a fantastic, let's see, just fantastic weekend, you know, be safe, you know, and yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff that's happening out there. So like I always say, you know, just good night now, and live to the extreme, and love to the extreme, and always, always act accordingly. Keep those you love close to your heart. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Take care. Or maybe I might take off on Monday. Monday is the 4th of July. And I'll be back on Monday. Alright. I think I hear it coming. So take care. I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.